You were sick for a long time, weren't you? Sicker than healthy kids are supposed to get? Well, no matter how painful it gets, I need you to remember. We're almost at the end of this. I promise.
And what an end it's going to be, though. So now we're back to being sick. About to find out how sick, though.
This isn't video game time. I want you to figure out something actually productive to do while you're home from school. Try writing with it.
All right. Hi, Mom.
Well, hello, Benny. It was your grandfather's, but I used it in college to write lyrics.
All right, let's write some more. So artsy.
Exactly. It was very artsy. Actually, I was just good at fooling your dad. Made him think I was some kind of genius.
All right. What do I write about?
Why don't you write the story of your life so far? And then what you're going to do once you get better. That's the story I want to hear.
Yep, that's the story I want to hear
What you're
too.
going to become, okay?
That is not the true story, though. The great life of Benjamin Brynn did not actually happen. His childhood was a happy one. Growing up in a loving home, raised by loving parents. In a quaint village by the sea. His mother was a composer who, with the need to support her family, took a job as an accountant. That's the story you already know. So that part is true. Let's see what isn't.
Man, this is wild. You really got into this, didn't you? Oh, here I am. But on the eve of his big audition, he completely dropped the ball, staying up all night with his first love and blowing it the next day. First love? Okay, Benny. And you know, we really could have just slept on the beach another night. But I'm also glad we didn't because, well, another night wouldn't be the same night, if that makes sense. Okay, back to the story. He'd loved finger painting as a child. Color and shape were the first languages he learned to speak. Man, you take your doodle seriously. I did not realize, but I respect it. I respect it, I do.
Alright, as Chloe appreciates us revealing our love for her, I guess. Alright, welcome back, Chunk. You didn't miss much, but we are in a critical junction in the game. We are sick. We discovered that we didn't tell the entire story. We weren't truthful. We told the ferryman we were only sick for a year and that then we became a great artist. That was apparently a lie, and now we're sick in bed for a long time and seeing what the true story of Benjamin Brynn is.
You are going to be in there for about 30 minutes, so try to get comfortable.
That does not look good. Definitely not.
Doing great, buddy. Just a little longer, okay?
If we need this kind of a scan, things are probably serious.
Knock, knock. You're You're gonna be so annoyed with me, but I couldn't help but overhear Chloe reading loud from what I think was your story the other night. I know. I promised myself I wouldn't eavesdrop, but I would really love to read it if you'd let me. What do you say? You know I'm such a big fan of anything you do.
Well, I guess reading Benny's story is better than actually watching him being sick, so kind of understandable. Moving on.
Can't.
Just go in there and tell him you loved it.
I'm sorry, I just can't. Not right now.
Okay, don't worry. Just go to bed. I'll talk to you. Hey, B. Just want you to know that Mom loved your story. She's just, I think it was just very emotional for her to read. But I thought it was great. I mean, look at this. His childhood was a happy one. Growing up in a loving home, raised by loving parents in a quaint village by the sea. I'm certainly glad you feel that way. But what I want to know is, where'd you learn to write so well? All those cool words. Reads like Dickens. Really just very cool stuff, kiddo. You should be very proud, okay? Okay. Love you, buddy.
Well, what else can I do as a sick child, I guess? Learning to write is about the only thing he can do from his bed, I guess. Alright, let's see what happens next in 3, 2, 1. Benjamin Brynn was a loser. He was the worst Brynn to ever live. He didn't even try to fight the disease inside him. He just lay down and died. So I'm guessing his disease is terminal. And that's how the true story unfolds. Not as a big artist, but a sickly child.
Benny! Ben! Oh God, can you hear me? Richard! Richard, get up!
I'm up. What's going on?
I think he's unconscious. Call the paramedics now!
Okay, I'm doing it.
I'm just gonna wait with you here, okay? I'm gonna hold your hand. You feel that? That's me. That's your mom. That's Mama. Sweetheart, can you feel?
While she's here with us, it's not gonna be enough though. So we were definitely hospitalized, which kind of makes this a very serious illness. And our parents are
Closing your eyes. It might help you remember.
definitely having some very anxious conversations right now.
So if he's ever in pain, all he needs to do is press that red button and the drug will administer itself.
Thank you so much. You know, I know my wife would normally want to thank you herself.
No, I understand. It hits mothers the hardest, this sort of thing.
Thank you for understanding. It's been a rough one.
So now he has to stay in bed. And whenever the pain becomes too great, I guess push the button. That might give him some relief. For now. No saying how this will evolve, though. And the days keep passing. Disease not going anywhere, I guess. We might as well try to eat something. One sandwich, 2 pills, and an orange drink, I guess. Let's numb the pain a bit. And let's see what our parents are talking about. Am I getting any better? Let's hope.
Hey, Eddie. Yeah, hey man, it's Richard. Listen, I know Elle's been missing in action, but I just want you to understand things have taken a really bad turn here. Yeah, no, that's not going to be possible. To be honest, your whole tone is pissing me off right now. Yes, I understand you have a business to run. It's a very cliche thing to say to me in a time like this. Okay. Well, then I guess all I can say is screw you too. I said screw you too. Yeah, man, that's all I got.
So even the father is kind of losing it right now. The mother was the first to go, I guess. She definitely couldn't bear it. And now the father is kind of in despair as well, I guess. Let's see who's calling us. It is Chloe.
Hey, this isn't funny, you know. What, you're too scared to talk to me? Well, just so you know, I know you're faking. Because if you were really sick, like actually sick, you'd have told me already. I happen to actually...
We do not need to listen to that.
Did you just throw something? Kinda sounded like you threw your cell phone at the wall. You know, your mom's not mad at you. She's tired. Really tired, I think. You know, it's okay if you did throw your phone at the wall. Hell, I mean, I wanted to throw my phone at the wall a minute ago. You know what? Maybe I will throw my phone at the wall. You ready? Ha-ha! Did you hear that, Benny? Yeah, we should throw things more often. Cheaper than therapy, I can tell you that much.
Well, you gotta give props to the father for at least trying, I guess. And we have Chloe, Benny's love, not even believing he's actually sick. I wish that was true, Chloe. I wish I wasn't sick, I guess. Let's read some chat, by the way. Well, there goes his life, says Maruki. Yep, pretty much. Deja vu as well. Heartbreaking moment, but can't help but think of the tentacle thing as some of Lovecraftian monster. Oh, come on. Well, he does kind of look with the edges like a Lovecraftian monster, I guess. Let's see if that Lovecraftian monster is gonna get any kinder to us, though, Chunk. Right? Max, I mean. That was a comment by Max. Right? Moving on.
I remember when you were just 4 years old. Mom was going through a pretty tough time. I mean, not as tough as now, but yeah, her music had been rejected, and she's having trouble adjusting to her quiet little life out here, and I feared that I was losing her. But then you played this on the piano, and your little hands reaching up for the keys. She just couldn't believe how gifted you were. And once she heard that, well, it was like you brought her right back to me. So, I was wondering if maybe you could do that trick again. Try closing your eyes. See if you can remember.
Wait, that's my bass. How did you figure out how to play that?
Keep playing, B. She's listening.
You know, one of the cool things that I discovered in this game is you can actually keep playing this melody forever if you want to. I don't think the game ever forces you to stop doing it. It is like, you know, the last happy moment you're gonna see, I guess, in Benny's life. So maybe the devs just wanted to extend it as long as possible. That is not how life goes, though. At some point we need to move on. So let's do that. And the illness is not letting up. Maybe let's ease it a bit. Let's try to eat our sandwich. Not strong enough to finish it though, I guess. Cannot eat it entirely. Not even wanting to drink. Let's get our pills. 3 pills right now, so the pill number is increasing. It was 2 the previous day. So I guess we need more and more effort as the days go by to combat this illness. Ooh, there is our cat though. Hey buddy. How can she be alive though? Isn't that interesting? I mean, we saw her die. Or we saw the kittens die, I guess. So she's still alive. Is she just a cat, though? That's a little teaser for you guys. Let's find out.
What are you doing, Elle? She's gonna make you sick.
Oh, it's okay. I'm just so happy she's here. We've got to show this cat some real love. She's been through more than we can even imagine. Oh, her poor fur. Richard, we have to give Ernie a haircut, okay?
I'm getting her a sashimi plate.
What?
What? I think she more than deserves it.
Oh, I think you're right.
Alright, so the cat came back. We're glad for it. Moving on though. As the illness is definitely not letting up. Let's try ease the pain. Not much easing the pain, I guess. Try to eat. We cannot even finish half a sandwich. And the pills are more than we can count right now. As our parents are having another conversation in secret. Let's listen in.
You mean she hasn't been over? Like, she didn't even care to visit?
No, I mean, I don't think he's told her.
And you're just letting that be?
I don't know her step. You know how Benny is.
She lost her mother a year ago. You knew that, right?
No, but what does that have to do with...
Okay, do we have her dad's number?
I don't know. Check the book.
Okay, I'm calling now.
Honey.
By the way, they are talking about Chloe. Chloe doesn't really know that we are sick right now. Chloe being the girl that Ben is in love with. So maybe we should call her. Maybe she deserves to know.
Oh my god, you're an idiot.
I'm more sick than an idiot, but thank you for that comment, Chloe.
You do realize this is really nothing special to me. I've seen this all before. I was thinking about what you said in the story the other day and how I reacted to it. I feel kind of bad. I shouldn't have done that. But hey, what are you looking at?
Sorry, dude.
Don't Don't look up there. Look at me. I'm talking to you.
I know. No, sorry. Jesus.
I want to give you something. But I think I don't want to be in the room when you see what it is. So maybe if you close your eyes, I can give it to you and I'm gonna leave. Close your eyes now, okay?
Alright, so I'm guessing she's gonna leave me a present as soon as I close my eyes. It is a letter. Dear weirdo neighbor kid. You are my first love. How touching. Love reciprocated. Love, Chloe. Well, he might be dead soon, but at least he was old enough to have a first love. That is something. And now, you cannot see it, guys, but I'm having trouble moving my mouse cursor. It's very slow because it kind of simulates what Ben is going through. Like his disease has rendered him almost entirely unable to move at this point. No matter how much drug he administers, it doesn't really make a difference. He cannot even touch his sandwich, or I guess just ate one bite. The pills are not working. Doesn't even feel like drinking. And people outside, his parents, are getting desperate by the minute, I guess.
What is that?
It's something new I'm working on.
So you're writing again?
It's just a melody that came to me. It feels good to play it.
It's sad.
Yeah, well, that would make sense. But do you like it?
I mean, yeah. I love everything you do.
What do you like about it?
Not this old trap.
Go on. I'm waiting.
Well, it made me feel like if the unspeakable darkness I'm carrying can be so well expressed, maybe it's not so unspeakable. Nailed it, didn't I?
Yeah. I mean, that was pretty good.
Oh, you guys in the chat are linking this story to kind of like a COVID, I guess, occasion. You can kind of think of that. I've always thought of this like being maybe a cancer or something. In any case, now I'm guessing Benny's in his final moments. Can't push a button, can't eat, can't drink, and the metronome is moving ever slowly in the bottom of the screen. No delaying the inevitable, I guess. Let's find out how this ends. That doesn't work anymore. No appetite whatsoever. Not even wondering what people are thinking anymore. I guess Benny's done.
I can't breathe.
I know.
It's okay, Benny, I understand. There's no need to show me anymore.
No, Richard, it's like I can't breathe. Like there's this clamp on my chest.
I know. It's okay.
You can come back to me now.
You have to do something. Richard, I can't breathe. I feel like I can't breathe.
It's okay, Benny, just close your eyes. You know, for a while now, I've wondered if I'm just not a good enough storyteller. If I just don't have grand enough words, can't tell grand enough stories. But grand words and stories, I think they may be overrated. Ugh. I know just what to tell her. Watch for her now. I've seen the gatekeeper take many forms depending on the soul I bring her. But once you see her, you'll know. Believe me. I should go get ready. Don't worry. We got this. I think.
Time to meet the gatekeeper, I guess. Will she let Benny in even though he kind of lied? Is a magnificent story what's required to get into the afterlife? Or is a sickly child story gonna be enough to inspire the gatekeeper? A one-eyed cat.
There she is. Wish me luck.
Wouldn't you know it?
Gatekeeper, before you sits the soul of a child who died before he could grow old.
That means she's ready to hear your story.
All right, let's tell our story then.
You know, I never told you how much I loved your story.
Remember the cat?
It's really so imaginative. And the person you wrote about is such an interesting and intense guy. My only issue was, well, I didn't like him very much. So, I wanted to read you something I wrote for you, which is about the Benny I've known for 11 years now. It's called The Great Life of Benjamin Brynn. Benjamin Brynn was born into an ordinary home, to an ordinary mother and father in a small town by the sea. His mother was a composer, or at least that's what she dreamed she'd be. So, when her own dreams didn't pan out, she began to dream for him. But then, when he was just 11 years old, he got sick and was forced to stay inside for an entire year. And in that year, he began to worry that he hadn't lived enough. So he made up a story of the great life he thought he wanted to live, which only made him forget the great life he already had, how he had filled a new home with light and joy and promise, how he met a girl, his neighbor, who felt all alone in the world and made her feel okay again, and how, even when he was sick, he still gave his parents hope, how he reminded them exactly who they were after they had almost forgotten. So when he knew he was going to go, he was okay, because he'd already lived a great life, a full life. And he was everything he needed to be, just as he was.
So I guess we end this on the hopeful message from the mother. Even though he didn't grow up, he was all he ever needed to be.
She accepts. Close your eyes now, and keep them closed. She's gonna let you in. Go on. You know what to do.
Yup. We need to blink one final time in 3, 2, 1.
Why is he smiling like that?
It must be somewhere that he likes.
And that is the end of the game, I guess. before your eyes. Did you like it, guys? Definitely one of the most emotional games I've played in recent years, at least. Maybe even ever. Not much of a game, but as a story it was excellent. I'm sorry I didn't pay too much attention to the chat, guys. I was kind of involved in the story here. Trying to pull myself together through the emotional times. I didn't cry though. I didn't cry, so you guys lost a bet. I was kind of sad, but it helps that this is the second time I played this. I was definitely much more emotional the first time, and if you were experiencing this game for the first time, oh man. And I hope somebody experienced this on this live stream for the first time, because this is an amazing experience. It truly is.